All right, let's continue with earnings now. It has been a disappointing first quarter from Justdial. Profits have grown 8%, while margins have seen a sharp decline. To discuss the quarter gone by, joining me now is Ramkumar Krishnamachari. He's CFO at Justdial. Good morning, Mr. Krishnamachari. It's good to have you on the show. Revenue growth and margins were below consensus estimates, but the profit has been better. Having said that, the other income has also had a part to play in the bottom line, which has been higher. Take us through the highlights first.
Certainly. I mean, if you look at the quarter, it's been a quarter of execution that we had to do on the sales expansion and investment in continued investment in product and technology side. So that continues. What you have seen is green shoots as far as revenue is concerned. If you look at the net campaign addition, that has gone up by 20,000 with 3,500, including 3,500 of Omni. So whatever initiative that we have taken Q4, Q1 is beginning on a very, very small scale to see. We are long way off coming back to the historical growth rate, but we have started the process, and that's what it is. So that's why the margin has been compressed, because we are making upfront investment in expanding the sales force as well as making those necessary investment in product and technology. So net, this is a product where this is a quarter of execution, and continue to execute on it, and you will see that happening in the next few quarters. So that's what it is. Unfortunately, we are paying today the growth. Muted growth is due to the fact that we have not expanded earlier. All these initiatives we should have done perhaps a year or two earlier. We would have been sitting pretty. But we are quite confident that the steps that we are taking right now will yield us benefits in FY18.
All right, paid listings, the addition there has registered a 5.6% growth on a sequential basis. However, realizations there were lower again. Factors behind that?
Yeah, it's actually a mix. The contribution of smaller cities has gone up in the overall sales mix, and hence what you're seeing is that the realization is mainly on account of the mix effect of smaller cities contributing more to the revenue than historically.
Update us on Search Plus as well. I mean, 32 services are live now on the platform, although you've missed the first quarter FY17 results timeline for commercial advertising.
So the good news is that we have shot the commercials with Mr. Bachchan, and we should be able to launch the commercial ads we are quite confident that we'll be able to launch the commercials in September. Once the ad campaign is launched, we are confident that the Search Plus users will be aware of where they can do transaction on Justdial. So it's only a question of time. And one thing we are quite certain is that while the whole market today, there's a lot of irrational business practices which are going on, but we are not going to do any of those to acquire consumers or users in form of deals, discounts, etc. We believe that the convenience and the sheer efficiency that we provide to the consumers for doing transaction will attract them to my platform. We would rather drive the convenience and efficiency factor rather than trying to buy consumers through deals and discounts. That's our plan. Certainly ads are going to be launched in September, and we are keeping our fingers crossed that once the awareness is created, we should see some increasing traction as far as Search Plus is concerned.
Can you take us through an outlook on the traction in the paid listings growth that you see going ahead? Because in this quarter it was quite healthy, and also the JD Omni and license sales?
So as far as the paid listing is concerned, it will be a factor of our sales force expansion that we do. We are quite confident that we'll be able to add 2,000 to 2,500 on the sales force, and we will see the benefit of that flowing through in terms of increase in paid campaigns over the next few quarters. As far as JD Omni is concerned, We are making tweaking some of the product based on the feedback that we have got from the customers, and also we are rolling out Omni for services. Services constitute more than 85% of our customer base. So hence, with the tweaking of the product as well as launch of Omni for consumer for the services business, we believe that we should be able to scale up Omni in the next few quarters.
So will margins continue to remain under pressure on back of the high operating costs even going ahead?
Yes, certainly margins are going to be under pressure in the next few quarters because we are making all these expansion and investments, continuing to make investments in the product and technology side. So definitely margins will be under pressure. But we should see once the sales growth starts coming back, which we are hopeful due to the efforts that we have taken on the sales side, certainly the margin should bounce back.
All right, Mr. Krishnamachari, we leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us with the highlights of the numbers for the company as also the outlook going ahead. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Trending Today. Thank you so much for watching.